Hey everybody, this is Sally Pickens, the ninth grade counselor at Auburn Junior High School. I am here with Belinda Thompson, who is the AJHS registrar, and for the next several minutes we're going to talk to you about graduation requirements for this year's 8th and ninth grade students, and we're also going to walk you through the online registration process. So without further ado, let's get going with our PowerPoint. First thing I want to remind everyone is that ninth grade is considered high school even though students are not housed at Auburn High School. Credits are earned for all courses students take and GPA points start accumulating. Students in ninth grade in December, when they finish their first semester of classes and they have received credits for that first semester, will also have their first GPA. Just a reminder, if you need it, for how to figure one's GPA, 4 points for every A you receive. Now that's a final grade of an A in a course, 4 grade points, 3 for B, 2 for C, etc. You add up your total points and then you divide it by the number of credits you are taking for that semester, and that's how you determine a GPA. And just, to point out to you that GPA is a very important factor in being admitted to the college that you want to go to, and certainly it helps with scholarships. To graduate from Auburn High School, students must earn a total of 26 credits. They earn that at a rate of 8 credits per year. 8 times 4 is 32. So please, you figure that out. It's very doable to earn 26 credits in 4 years. We have students that earn those in 3.5 and finish school a semester early. We have many students who take 8 credits every year and graduate with more than the 26 that are required. Certainly that's something you'll talk about when the time comes closer. Main thing I want you to take from this slide is that no one needs to come back to Auburn High School for a 5th year of high school because 26 is extremely doable in 4 years. How do we break down those 26 credits? First of all, think of 4 by 4, 4 academic classes, 4 credits in each. 4 credits of English to graduate, starting in 9th grade again. 4 credits of math to graduate, and once again, that begins with your 9th grade math class. You may have taken algebra in 8th grade, and algebra in 8th grade is obviously a high school class, but you did not receive a math credit for that. You will receive 1 elective credit towards graduation for algebra in 8th grade. Please note then, the class you sit down in the first semester of 9th grade is your first math credit towards the 4 you need for graduation. 4 credits of social studies or history, 4 credits of science. Very quickly, those 4 credits of science to graduate must include biology. You can check that off in 9th grade. Everybody takes biology in 9th. And then it must also include a physical science. There are 3 options at Auburn High School for a physical science course. One is the class called physical science, one is physics, and the other is chemistry. Any of those 3 may be taken for your physical science. Most 10th graders take the class called physical science, as that is considered the 10th grade science class. If you opt out of the class called physical science and want to do chemistry or physics as your physical science, that is fine, but you cannot take chemistry or physics until you have completed Algebra 2 with trig. Another note here, many students take the physical science in 10th grade and then go on and take chemistry and or physics later. So just know that 1 physical science is required and you have to take at least 1 of either physical science, chemistry, or physics. 1 credit of PE is required for graduation anytime between 9th and 12th grade. Summer PE does count if you opt to take it in the summer. ROTC, if you're taking that, you can substitute that, and that will count as your PE. Everyone must take 1/2 credit of health anytime 9th through 12th grade. 8th grade health does not count as this requirement. 1 credit of career preparedness, and career preparedness is a 9th grade course. We have tried to fit every 9th grader into the career prep class. This year, 2014-15, there were several students who were not able to fit into that class. We just didn't have enough units. But that class must be taken either in 9th grade, and if you don't take it in 9th grade, you must sign up for it for 10th grade. And we'll talk about that in just a moment. Finally, 3 credits from any of these 3 areas: the career tech area, the arts education area, or the foreign language area. Career tech, I won't go into all those courses right now, but in just a moment you will see on the course request sheet for 10th grade, there are many career tech classes you may choose from. Arts ed, anything like theater, band, choir, art, any of those classes fall under the arts ed. And foreign language, as you know, that would be any Spanish, French, or German in the traditional manner, or even Latin online, or even Mandarin Chinese online access. 4.5 credits of free electives. That rounds out our 26. Let me say very quickly that 4.5 credits of free electives can be any course you choose that has not already been named above. That could mean you might choose to take extra math or extra science or even extra history. Those can certainly go into your free electives. So any class that is not already named as a requirement can make up your free electives. Math credit options, just to show you, we have different students taking different maths in 8th and 9th grade. Here's option: if you took 8th grade math in 8th grade, you were put in the year-long Algebra 1A class. In 9th grade, you would get 1 math elective credit for that, and then your 1 math credit for Algebra 1A, and then here's how you would get your 4 math credits. I apologize. Not sure why it went back to that, but moving ahead, here we go. Option 1 for math. Option 2, 8th grade math. 9th grade, Algebra 1A and 1B for 2 of your math credits. Geometry in 10th for 1. Algebra 2 with trig in 11th for 4. So everybody, 4 math credits required for graduation. The first one that counts toward graduation is your 9th grade math. And everybody must at least get through Algebra 2. And this is the way you would do it if you're right on grade level. What if you say, Ms. Pickens, I'd like to double up in 10th grade and take geometry first semester, Algebra 2 with trig second, and then in 11th grade, I'd like to take pre-calculus. And I'd even like to do AP calculus in 12th grade. That is wonderful. This option is just showing you the minimum you must take to graduate from Auburn High School. Here's another option. You took algebra in 8th. You're taking geometry A and B this year in 9th for 2 credits. You move on and take your algebra 2 in 10th for 1, and then you'll have to take 1 higher than algebra 2 with trig to graduate. Again, if you want to double up 1 or 2 years, that's fine, and you can get up into the AP calculus or even IB math if you so choose. Finally, here's one more option. We have a handful, or really a class full of students who took algebra in 8th. They opted for geometry and algebra 2 in 9th. How did they opt for that? They needed to maintain the 95 average or above in 8th grade math in order to be eligible for the geometry with algebra 2. They can take pre-calculus in 10th and go on into calculus for 11th. That's just showing the minimum you must take to graduate. You can certainly take more. All right, quickly, if you want an endorsement to go along with your Auburn High School diploma, you don't have to take more than 26 credits. You just have to take some certain credits. To get the advanced academic endorsement, you must take 2 credits of a foreign language. And let me stop and remind you, in case you didn't pick up on it, you're not required to take a foreign language to graduate from Auburn High School, but if you want the advanced academic endorsement, you must take 2 credits of the same foreign language. To receive the advanced academic endorsement, you must take at least Algebra 2 with trig plus 1 additional higher level math. For students in geometry in 9th grade, you will meet this requirement of the 1 additional higher level math just by simply taking your 4 required. The only people that will have to take an extra, a 5th math, to fulfill this endorsement requirement are those who are in Algebra 1A and 1B in 9th grade. Science, everybody, of course, has to take the 4. You must take biology. You must take a physical science. But if you want the advanced academic endorsement, you must choose 2 sciences from these listed here. And FYI, everybody, these sciences listed here are the higher level sciences. These are going to be more difficult science courses. But that's what you do for the advanced academic endorsement. If you'd like the advanced career tech endorsement, math requirement is the same. Algebra 2 plus 1 higher math, science, biology, a physical science, and 2 of the higher level sciences. But instead of foreign language, for the advanced career tech endorsement, you just must simply take 3 career technical courses. All right, in 9th grade, you are earning the following credits. 1 credit of English 9 or English 9 Advanced, 1 credit of World History, 1 credit of Biology, 2 credits of Math, and basically 3 electives. One of those for most of you will be the Career Prep class. Remember, if you did not take the Career Prep class this year as a 9th grader, or if you are not in the Career Prep class next year as a 9th grader, you must sign up for it in 10th grade. So if you don't get Career Prep for some reason in 9th grade, you must sign up for it in 10th grade. This rounds out your 8 credits for your 9th grade year. The only folks who would earn 9 credits in 9th grade during the year would be those who are taking a 0 period course. Quickly, curriculum options. We have grade level classes, we have AP courses, and we have the IB program. Grade level classes are good, wonderful, basic classes, meet all the objectives for graduation, meet all the requirements for college pretty much. Just remember though, if you take grade level options, that's perfectly fine, but keep that GPA high because that's going to be the biggest factor in getting into college. If you want to be more challenged, you can opt for some AP advanced placement courses. They are more challenging. They are more like college level classes. You may pick and choose AP classes of your choice, meaning you may take AP Math and Science because those are your strengths, and you may opt out of AP English or History. You can take 1 AP class if you so choose, or you could take every AP class offered at Auburn High School if it fits into your schedule. You get 5 points for an A in an AP class, 4 points for a B, etc. That can help boost your GPA. It can even help boost it above a 4.0. You take an AP exam at the end of each AP course. The highest you can score on an AP exam is a 5. The lowest is a 1. If you score a 4 or a 5 on your AP exam, most universities will give you college credit for that class. Please note, you do not receive college credit just for taking the AP course. Certainly the AP course is good college prep, but you only receive college credit for it if you earn a certain grade on your AP exam And then certainly you look at the college you're going to and see if they offer college credit for that course and that grade on the exam. Fees are about, I believe it's actually gone up to about $97 this year. This is 2014-15. Not sure of the exact cost for next year, but there is a fee associated with the AP courses. Please do not let money, however, be a deterrent to selecting AP courses, because there are funds available to help. $90 is not cheap. Please don't let that keep you from taking the course. Finally, IB. The IB route or the IB diploma is your most rigorous path you can take through Auburn High School. More challenging classes, they're college prep, 5 points for an A again, but you do not get to pick and choose. Remember AP, if you want to take one AP or if you want to take every AP class offered, you can do that. It's up to you every year to choose which AP classes you want to take. If you go the IB route, by the time you're a junior, you will be taking all the IB academics and even certain electives. You must take 5 credits of a foreign language to graduate with the IB diploma. And so if you're going in the route of the IB, if you want to stay eligible for that in 8th, 9th, 10th grade, you must start your foreign language in 9th grade. It's even great if you go ahead and get started in 8th grade if you're headed toward the IB. But certainly you must begin that foreign language requirement in 9th. You take IB exams just like AP exams. They're done a little bit differently because they're 2 different programs. You may receive college credit if the college you're going to honors that. You have to score, though. You have to make a certain score on your IP exams to receive that college credit. You do receive an IB diploma at the end, in addition to your regular Auburn High School diploma. $800 basically for the total IB program fees, but certainly again, don't let the money deter you. If that's really what you want to do, if that's truly what you're interested in, students, talk to your counselor about possible scholarships to help you. Remember, you must take the ACT or the SAT to get into most any four-year college. Perfect score for an ACT is a 36. Right now, all 11th graders take the ACT for free in April. And if you love your score you get on that, that's great. If you want to take it again, then it does cost you. But just so you know, 36 is the perfect score. The higher you can get to that 36, the more chance you have of getting into college, getting scholarships. SAT scores differently, but you see the number for SAT. I want to say one thing here very quickly. Most universities that most of us end up going to, I'm talking Auburn University, I'm talking Alabama, I'm talking Troy, I'm talking to many other universities that you may have in mind. They look at bottom line, which is your GPA combined with your ACT or your SAT score. If you are a student who has the desire to go to a school that's very tough to get into, very competitive, I'm talking any Ivy League school, I'm talking Duke, I'm talking Vanderbilt, Emory, you could come up with, there are thousands of others. Those schools, though, that are very tough to get into are going to look to see if you took the rigorous path through high school. So they're going to look, did this student take AP classes, as many as they could? Did this student choose the IB route, which is very rigorous? So please keep that information in mind. Summer options, these are to be determined. We have students every year who like to take PE in the summer here at Auburn Junior High School. Don't have dates, don't have details. As soon as those are available, we'll put it on the website, we'll put it on the announcements, and we will make that known to you. Summer access is for students who want to take an online class, perhaps to get ahead. Maybe you want to take an extra math class, or maybe you want to take your health over the summer through Access. That's a possibility. Let me just say, Access is only available to students who are in ninth grade moving to 10th. It is not available. Summer access is not available to this year's 8th graders moving to 9th. PE is available for either this year's 8th graders or this year's 9th graders in the summer. Credit recovery is for those students who will need to come this summer and retake a class because you did not pass it. Driver's ed is an option for students who are 15 when school is finished. That is taught at Auburn High School. And let me just say real quickly again, I do not have details, I do not have dates, I do not have the costs of these options. As soon as those are available to me, we will get the word out. Curriculum night happened on February 23rd at Auburn High School. That was for current 10th and 11th graders. Any of you who are currently in 9th grade, parents, if you have students in 9th grade, they are planning to hold an informational curriculum night for you probably in April. They will let you know about that, where you can get information about 10th grade. All right, that's the end of our slideshow. Let me minimize and very quickly pull up the requirements, or excuse me, not requirements, but the instructions for doing online registration. Just so you know, here it is in a just the form, one sheet that gives you the instructions for registering online. And if you would like this form, you are welcome to email me, S as in Sally, G as in go, Pickens, Pickens, at auburnschools.org, or if you have any questions based on this podcast, please email me. This is for, right now we're showing you how to do online 10th grade registration, but really it's the very same for online 9th grade registration. So we'll have more information about that later, but right now I'm going to minimize this and we're going to pull up the actual screen that you will go to, and I'll show you how to get there. Miss Thompson, I'm going to turn it over to her, and she is our registrar, and she's going to walk you through how to do the online registration.
This is our second year in conducting these online registration sessions. We use this information to actually pull reports and to gather data for our administrators. It's very effective, it's very quick, because at a glance with a report, our administration can see how many sections of a particular subject area that they need, what particular elective students may or may not be interested in, and that type of thing. So this is a great application process for our students and for us as well here at the school. So parents, what you need to do from any computer, your students may use their laptop that they've gotten from school, your home computer, your iPad. You actually go to the Auburn Schools website, auburnschools.org. You're going to scroll down to the bottom of the screen until you see the I Now button. You're going to click that, and it will take you to this screen. You will need your student's username and password. Their password will be preceded by the lowercase word Auburn, and then it's a 4-digit password that they have, and they'll have to share that information with you. You'll click the Login button, and it'll take you to this screen here. You want to go over to the left side of the screen under the Student Information tab and click the Request button. And you will see that this is the page for the course request for Auburn High School for the school year 2015 and 16. The students all got a copy of a blue 10th grade request form that lists every course available to them as a 10th grader at Auburn High School. If there is a course that your student does not see on this particular paper but wants to take, culinary arts is a very popular course at Auburn High School. That course is not offered to 10th grade students. So if there's a course that your student says, well, I really would like to take such and such course, but it's not on here, that course is not available to them at this time. As they become 11th and 12th graders, those courses will be available to them. Some courses are reserved for upperclassmen. But we want to remember what Ms. Pickens told us. We want to choose our 4x4 courses. Our 4 core classes will be an English, a science, a social studies, and a math. That's the minimum that we want to sign up for. So after your student and you have gone over the blue sheet and have penciled in the course request, be sure that the students register for 8 credit hours each year. If they select a 9-week course or a quarter class, that is only awarded half a credit, as you will see indicated on the page. If you choose 1 half-credit class, you need to choose another for a total of 2. If you choose 3, you need to choose another for a total of 4 half-credit classes. So be sure to keep that in mind, that your total number of credits equals 8. You may very well take more than 8 courses, but the total number of credits should be 8. So to begin with, we're going to go in and add our English course. You're going to go over to the right side of your screen, click the Add button, and we've asked our students to choose their courses and to enter them by course number, not course name, but by course number. We're going to choose our first English class, and that English class is going to be regular 10th grade English, and that number is 200009. You're going to put your course number in, click the search button. That number, your results will populate at the bottom of the screen. If that's the course indeed that you want to take, you'll highlight it, you will add it, and it will automatically be added to the student's registration screen. You can see here that the status of these courses will be pending, and all this means is that your counselor will need to go in and to approve this course to be sure that you're eligible to take it. If the student for some reason signed up for an English 12 class and they're a 10th grade student, they will see that this class has been disapproved or rejected by the counselor, and their current grade level class will be added for them. So we want to be sure that everyone takes this seriously. This is not the student's schedule, but the courses that they wish to take in 10th grade. We're going to proceed and add our next course, which is our social studies class. This is the 10th grade student's first opportunity to actually take an AP class. We have AP European History. Please note that that has a test fee associated with this course. This is a course that is very rigorous. There's a lot of required reading and coursework over the summer. So before you sign up for this class, be sure that you're aware of what you're getting into. This course number is 230029. And as before, we're going to search. We're going to highlight that class, and we're going to add it to our registration class. Okay, the next class that we're going to take, we're going to walk you through. A lot of our students want to take driver's ed, so we're going to sign up for our driver's ed class. That course number is 290001. This is a half credit course. There's a $30 fee associated with that if this course is taken at Auburn High School. We're going to search, highlight it, and add it. Now remember what I said, if you take one half credit course, you need to sign up for another. You have many options, and we're going to sign up today for the ACT Prep class. That course number is 802204AA. We're going to search, we're going to highlight it, and we're going to add it. Now you'll note that I've signed up here. I've registered for 4 classes. My total number of credits is not 4, but it is 3. A half a credit for ACT Prep, a half a credit for driver's ed equals 1. English 10 is my second credit. European history is my third. And I will proceed to sign up for classes this way until I can count up a total number of credits of 8.
Very good. Thank you, Ms. Thompson. Parents, I'm going to see, and students, I'm going to see if I can pull up the course request form. Give me a moment, please. Give me a moment. Right here it is. All right. This is the course request form that Ms. Thompson was reading those numbers from and selecting those courses from. And this is what every 9th grader has already received for 10th grade. I just want to show you all the courses that you have available. And then you go, even there's the back. And the back shows you all those. Remember, I told you there were lots of career tech classes. There you can see all the options. Okay. I want you to see this. This is blue if the students bring it home. But parents, if you did not receive one of these, or if you'd like to see it yourself, I'm happy to email one to you if you will shoot me an email again, sgpickens@auburnschools.org. I do want to point out at the bottom of the back page of this course request form, over here is what I want you to really note. List 2 alternative classes in case you choose a class that's not available. So please list 2 alternating electives that your student, or if you're a student listening to this, that you would be happy in, and put those there. So if we're not able to schedule you, if the high school's not able to schedule you as a 10th grader for all the classes you chose, we know where to look to see what we can put in those classes' place. Please, parents, students, this needs to be signed by a parent and then returned to me, Mrs. Pickens. I'm in 7118. I hope students know where that is. Right outside my door, there is a box, and please put this course request form completed in that box after you have gone through the online registration. Now, very quickly, just want to clarify, obviously, this is the Rising 10th course request form. If you are a parent of a rising 9th grader, your students are in 8th grade right now, this is not the form you will have. Those are in the process of being created, and we will have those for you after spring break is when we're going to be holding our sessions with our current 8th graders. Parents, you will be invited to those daytime sessions. We will also have a couple of nighttime sessions if you're not able to attend during the day. But I do want to point out that the process Ms. Thompson just walked you through for the online registration is the very same on the computer as it is for the current 9th graders moving to 10th. You'll just have different courses to choose from. I think that is all that we have for you right now. Please don't hesitate to email me or email any of us if you have questions. Thank you for taking time to listen to this podcast, and we look forward to working with you in the coming weeks and months and even years. Take care.